So today I'm making a video to answer a question from a viewer. And the question is, she'd like to know a little bit more about acupressure points and how they relieve different types of pain and health conditions like headaches, anxiety, and in particular, helping women restore hormonal balance. So I wanted to show you a few acupressure points to support yourself. Now this can be used for everybody, these first few points, men or women or however you identify. And it's a great way to move qi. So in Chinese medicine, there are lots of branches of medicine. We have Qigong, we have herbs, we have Chinese massage, but we also have acupuncture, which is a needle that's actually puncturing the skin. And the Chinese over millennia have found that when they do that, you can change qi flow and that will promote vitality and health. But you can also do that with pressure. So we can actually create pressure with our fingers. So the first point I'm going to show you is actually you go down along the index finger until it reaches the joint of the thumb. And I like to use my thumb here from the opposite hand. And we're just pressing on the end of the thumb or the index finger and pressing here, creating a little pressure there. And that's going to help release any tension. It's really good for headaches. It's really good for bringing tension out of the upper part of the body. It's called large intestine 4. It's the fourth point on the large intestine channel. It's called junction valley. So this is a great point. It's considered an analgesic point. So it's kind of an all-purpose point. It's used for many different conditions in the body. So when in doubt, go for this point. I have another video about this point. You can always check it out. And then go along the other hand, because all points run on both sides except the ones that run down the center and back of the body, the center line of the body. But otherwise, they're all bilateral. So we'll just press on this point for a while. So once again, you're going along the index finger until you reach the joint of the thumb. And just press there for a moment and breathe. It's important to breathe as you press this point. You're inviting things to shift, inviting things to transform, and releasing any tension you might be holding that's causing that pain or that headache. Another point we can work with is 3 fingers beneath the wrist, and this is, you can press right here. It's called inner gate. You want to keep that point below the heart as you press it, and just breathe there. And you get to decide how much pressure you put when you're working with points. So just give a little bit of tension there. Inner gate, this is a great point for moving blood, moving qi, but this is used a lot for resetting hormones. So this is a good one for women. And just breathe as you press that point. All these points have long stories associated with them and different ways, so it's beyond the scope of this video, but think of this, it's called inner gate, so it's more of the internal stuff. Internal part being a pericardium point, that's the sac around the heart. So this is more internal things about dealing with issues of the heart. So we want the more internal issues. So we can just press that for a while and then 3 fingers above the wrist and gently press this one. As a rule of thumb, I just hold it and breathe for like 9 breaths here. Long, slow, deep breaths in and out through the nose. Let your tongue rest behind the upper front teeth. Just get a sense of bringing more openness to this area. All right, and then I'm going to invite you to find this other point. This is just one point. This is called Ren 17. It's right at the heart level. It's actually, in men, it's right between the nipples actually. So that's one way to find it. And you can press right there. It's like a pressure point. This is for lowering anxiety, calming the heart. And breathe. It's like an anxiety button here. We're going to lower that anxiety. Anxiety is a sign of heart qi being out of balance. So we want to make sure that we're calming the heart here. So as always, bring your breath into it. Long, slow, deep breath. Good. Now I'm going to bring the camera down a little bit here. We're going to go down. And I'm going to show you a point right here. It's going to be 3 fingers above the ankle, and you can press right there by the shin bone. And this is on the inside, on the arch side here. This is spleen 6 point. This is called yin 3 crossing, and it's where the spleen and the liver and the kidneys all cross. So it's a wonderful point to work with for balancing out hormones for the women, but it's also because it helps the spleen here, which is nourishing the blood. It helps the liver, which filters the blood. It's helping the kidneys, which are charging your energetic batteries. So as always, we push both sides. So you just take a few moments to breathe there. And let's go ahead and do the other side. Once again, 3 fingers, about 3 fingers above the ankle, and you're pressing, my bone is right there, and we're just pressing just behind the bone. And just take a few more breaths here. Just a short demonstration of this. Good. So there are many more acupuncture points that we can work with here. And all these points are all about harmonizing and supporting the body. So there's a little taste of how you can support and lower pain levels. So I will leave descriptions about them in the link below. So have a wonderful day, and I hope you lower the pain levels. Take care.